Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Rafaqat Ali, and today in this presentation I am going to discuss finding keywords and note making. So this is the outline of my presentation. I designed this outline using one of the method of note making which I'll discuss later on. So in this outline, this is the outline for my presentation. I'm going to discuss why making notes effective, note making methods, and finding keywords and relevant information. So let's begin. And the first questions come to our mind is why we make notes. So I'm going to discuss the reasons and significance of making notes. The first one is the study aid. Besides, apart from the sources and textbook, and notes play an important role, and it is the best study aid. Second point is organize information. What you do in notes, you organize information in a logical way so that it becomes easy for you to classify, organize data. Third one is alert and focus. The notes keep you alert and focus your mind alert by avoid drowsiness and the distractions. And next point is the record for study. The notes keep a record of your studies. It contains the main ideas, main topics that you have studied so far, so that in this way you avoid the panic. And next is the boost comprehension and retention. What you basically do in notes, you use your own words, so in this way your comprehension understanding improves and ultimately the retention for a longer time. And next point is highlight key ideas. In notes you highlight the key ideas, the major concepts, so that you should not go for the irrelevant information. And last point is the time saving. Obviously the notes are time saving. At the time of exam you are not supposed to go through the whole textbook, but then you have to look a glimpse of your notes and cover all the things in a limited time. So next point is effective note making. So here are some guidelines or the tips you can say for making effective notes. The first one is use headings, subheadings, underline major ideas, use numbers and bullet points, such as I use over here the numbers and bullet points. In this way you make an effective notes. And second one is use your own ideas, paraphrase information in your own words to make better comprehension. And next one is the record the source. So record the source is very important when you are supposed to give a list of references. And next point is use symbols and abbreviations in your notes. For example, you use the symbols such as plus sign for addition and equality, the hash for number, the k for thousand. So instead of writing the whole word you use one symbol. And abbreviations such as intro, info, etc. Instead of writing the whole word you use the abbreviations, other abbreviations such as WHO, HSC. Instead of writing the name of institution you may use the abbreviation. And third point is note making methods. Although there are many note making methods, I'm going to discuss three note making methods. I think you are familiar with that. We have covered them in the study skill course. The first one is the informal outline or the keyword system. So this is the keyword system note making method I have used over here. What you basically do, you divide your paper into two halves, into two columns. This left right column contains the keywords, and this broader column contains the information and ideas. So use keywords such as def, intro, eg, etc. You use keywords like that, and over here you write the details. And second method is the Cornell method. It was adopted by Dr. Walter of Cornell University. So this is the paper setting of the Cornell method. What you do, you divide the paper into three parts. So this broader 6-inch column contains the notes, and this shorter column contains the questions or keywords, and this column at this section at the bottom contains the summary of your notes. So there are 5 steps involved in this process. You call them 5 steps, the 5 R's. The first R is the record. Here you keep the record of all the information over there, and then you reduce that information. Second one is the reduce. You reduce that information in the form of questions in this section, and then you have to recite from the questions or keywords over there. And the fourth R is the reflect. What you do in reflect, you have to relate the information with your real life situation, and at last you have to review the information in the form of summary. So this is the Cornell method. And now come to the idea cluster, which is also known as the concept map. It is the visual form of note making method in which you use diagrams and symbols. Here is the sample. What you do, basically you write a central circle which contain the main idea, your main topic, and the subtopics and other ideas branch out from the central topic, and you can draw as many circles as you can. It's like a branches of the trees which spread out from the central point. So the last point is the finding keywords and relevant information. The teachers often find that the students are writing or demonstrating irrelevant information and not according to the demand of the question. So for this purpose, you have to find an authentic or reliable source and gather information from there. So there are certain steps which are involved. You have to look for the author. Is he well known? His working, and the website that you are browsing is an official website. You have to keep all things in mind. So that's all. Hope you understand. Thank you.